I said, what's going on with you in Maryland?
Not in Maryland, man. Why do you continue to give the people false info, bro? I just don't
My
understand.
nigga, don't you live in Maryland? Where do you live?
No, I live in DC, man. I gave my intro 2 weeks in a row, man. I don't know what else
Listen,
I don't
man,
know what else you can say.
it's not my
But,
fault, man. I forgot, my nigga. Maryland and DC, it's like the same thing to me in some sort of. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it kind of is. I don't know why. What do you think about that, Nikki?
They're not the same thing, but if that's your excuse, I mean, I'm going with it.
Whatever, man. Whatever, nigga. What the fuck is going on in DC, huh? What are you smoking on, Hugo?
got some monster cookies this week, man. I'm gonna call this segment the flavor of the week, man, because I'm the only nigga that's bringing good flavors to the table on Stone Emotions.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? These niggas is bringing out OG Kush last week. I mean, I heard
Arizona.
Niggas is talking about Arizona and White Widow. I mean, this shit is. I mean, it's fucking 2018, man. Anyway, man.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say my Chiba smoke is not up there? Is that what you're trying to say to the Stoned Emotion God? Is that what you're trying to say, B?
I'm trying to say that for the last 2 weeks, y'all been bringing some bullshit weed to the table, man. I mean, I'm ashamed right now as far as that, man. I'm not even gonna hold you.
This nigga's talking about he's the
So what do you got? What do you got, man? I got monster cookies. I'll explain. I mean, I'll read it. I'll give y'all a little bit of info on that.
You know what? Niggas know what Lansky smokes. I smoke on a Dow, but yo, listen, flavor of the week, Hugo's trying to claim the title once again. I'll let him in the cold battle. You said what? You said what, Hugo?
3 weeks in a row, man.
Yeah, right, nigga. Anyway, man, I got a new segment. This nigga Hugo lying again. I thought you listened, don't lie on the mic, man. You're not supposed to lie on the mic, my nigga. All right? Listen, I'm adding a new segment to Stoned Emotion right now. We still, testing our systems, trying to get shit correct. But we still here nonetheless, week 3. I appreciate everybody who's here with me. Y'all can super chat via Streamlabs. All right. So this new column I'm adding, this new piece I'm adding, you know what I'm saying? This is wins and losses. This is for the wins and losses for the marijuana culture during the week. Let me start it off by saying that some of these articles are from High Times, marijuanamovement.com, and that's about it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. Anyway, Seattle Mayor Jenny A. Dirksen announced that Seattle will dismiss over 1,000 marijuana convictions, which are misdemeanors. Yes, that's a win for the culture. Also, Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, yes, that's right, that's his last name. Also, Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper is considering releasing up to 40 prisoners who had misdemeanor marijuana possession charges. The state of California is also considering the same steps towards marijuana reform. As y'all know, last week I told y'all that San Francisco announced that they would be clearing over 1,000 people for the conviction of marijuana if they were minor misdemeanor offenses. In other news, Clemens Walker, thank you. She donated. Salute. Keep grinding. Thank you, Aunt Clemmy.
Thank you, Clemens.
Appreciate you. Like I told you earlier, you should have went to that Philadelphia Eagles parade and got all that free beer and that free smoke. But you do your thing, Aunt Clemmy. Anyway, back to wins and losses of marijuana this week. Peter Tosh's son, reggae icon Peter Tosh's son, suffered a brain injury in jail due to his incarceration for a pot bus that he was caught in. Our family wants justice for. I'm about to butcher his name. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to all my yard man out there, all the yard man. But Jawara Tosh, he's 37 and he was doing his time in Bergen County. So that is definitely a loss for the marijuana community when they're putting offenders with, I guess high or medium prisons or however that works. We got Jeff Sessions. This is one of Donald Trump's dickheads. Jeff Sessions' marijuana caused opiates epidemic, which is a lie. He's just trying to use marijuana to make us think that Um, People are using this to fucking get high and go to other drugs, which is bullshit, if you ask me, in my opinion. All right. And the last thing for wins and losses for the column this week is New Jersey begins marijuana legalization hearings on March 5th, announced today by Chairman Joseph Danielson, who's a Democrat, and that's by the way of marijuanamovement.com. You heard? So that is just the wins and losses of what's going on in the streets and what's going on in the marijuana culture, from politics to everything else. You feel me? Nicole, what's going on now? Y'all niggas be too quiet on the line, man. What's going on? What y'all doing?
No, I was just listening to you talk about that loss we took with having like low offenders with high convicted offenders, and not taking care of them, because he shouldn't have. Well, he got beat up in the head or something.
Yeah. I think he has a brain injury. You're talking about Peter Tosh. Yeah. That's
unfortunate.
Well, everyone is. You said what? You go?
No, I said, I didn't want to cut you off when you was reading. I mean,
nah. But what do you think about Peter Tosh with his situation that's going on?
Peter Tosh?
Yeah, he's basically what's going on with this brother. He's the son of reggae legend Peter Tosh, and he suffered a brain injury due to his incarceration, due to his marijuana charge or whatever he's facing. And the family wants justice, but obviously that's a no-brainer. Nobody should be.
Was it the COs that beat him up or the inmates?
It says it was an inmate situation.
Wow.
It's unfortunate, man.
It's unfortunate. Why y'all think he got beat up, man? Hugo, why do you think he got beat up?
I mean, was he rich? Like, I'm not.
I mean, my nigga, Peter Tosh, he's a reggae artist. I don't know. He's like, son of a legend. I guess he has some type of money. I don't know.
That's probably what it was, man.
What do you
Everybody getting beat up in jail.
I thought he had a little bit of paper.
What do you think, Nicole?
Found out he had a little bit of paper. He stored them for a while. Then the money.
They were trying to get his commissary.
Yeah, probably. His commissary, his phone calls, his letters, his clothing, his socks. They wanted it all.
Damn, niggas.
It's the wolves.
Niggas want your letters. What the hell?
They'll take the letters and the pictures. Yeah, they'll take your pictures and put it on their wall.
Niggas want to read your mail. Niggas want to beat off to your shorty.
Yep.
Lansky had that court case. Lansky had that court case here a little shook.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, see, Hugo, now you reminded me. This is now Stone Emotions about to get, turned up. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, I beat the case, y'all. Lansky's Corner is home.
Lansky home.
I beat the case. Yes. For those of y'all who might have remembered from Star in the Morning, who've been rocking with me, I did get caught up in a little situation in Philadelphia. Now I can speak about it.
Okay.
Forget the marijuana news right now. It's about Lansky right now. It's about the system, what the system tried to do to me, try to put me under the jail. They tried to make sure the black man did not prevail. But guess what, sir? Guess what, white man? I walked out of court like Tupac. You feel me? All right? So like I'm saying, so this is what happened. So I went to court. First of all, I want to say, Pennsylvania, you have one hell of a shitty justice and court system. Now that I'm fucking out of your hands and out of this bullshit, I could speak freely and speak what I really want to say. So anyway, the reason I got locked up, y'all, for those who care and those who are interested, during Thanksgiving weekend, I had went to Washington, D.C., and when I was in Washington, D.C., I had to make a stop in Philly for some family business. All right, so we're not going to get into what the family business was, but yes, I had to go to some family business in Delaware County. That's exactly where I was in Pennsylvania. If anybody's ever out there, be careful. The police is on fire out there. So anyway, I get to where I have to get to, which is a family member's home. So when I get there, I had an altercation with a family member where we were outside of the house discussing and arguing and shit. You know, it's about to get turned up. And do you know what happened was nosy ass Philadelphia, Delaware County, whatever ass county it is, called the fucking police and said that I was out there and I was out there with the hammer. For those of y'all who don't know what a hammer is, they were trying to say I was out there and there was a possibility I could pull out a gun. Whoa. Whoa. It was
That's
dark
crazy.
night. It was dark at night when this happened, so pay attention. You know, so now we go into this. So I'm getting into arguing with the family member. Shit's getting a little heated. Next thing I know, I look up the block and I see police niggas running down the block with the glass like I'm in a fucking Justice League movie or a Marvel movie. I'm like, what's going on, my nigga? So then these niggas run down on me. They say, oh, you smell like weed. I'm like, nah, I don't smell like no weed. I'm just smoking tobacco. They said, oh, you think we stupid? I said, yeah. What do you think? So anyway, these niggas spoke to the other people on the situation, and they said that they were not going to press charges. But for those who don't know, Pennsylvania is a Commonwealth state. So that means if they want to arrest you, they could have that choice to arrest you on their own accord, which is bullshit as well. But anyway, so they talk to the other people, and then, you know, neighbors are coming out. Nosy ass neighbors are coming out and asking me if I'm okay. No, I'm not okay, bitch. I'm about to go to jail. Does it look like I'm okay? Like, are you okay? Why the
Were
fuck
the
are you
neighbors the one who called the cops on you?
Yes, the neighbors called the cops on me. And
I gotta keep it. I gotta ask you though. Was you out there wilding, screaming, and yelling and shit?
Lansky home. Was you in your thug life shit?
I mean, if you, all right then. It sounded like you wanted to. It sounded like you wanted to get some street cred and get your first little jail visit, man. That's what it sounded like. You in Delaware County.
Man.
You had the hammer on you, allegedly.
Why would I want
right? You had the you probably told niggas you probably told niggas you had the burner in the Lexus.
Dog, I wasn't even in my own really car. Happened. Why would I tell them I had the?
I mean, that's how
really happened. Let me finish the story, nigga. Y'all niggas is some real black people for real, man. Hold on.
And this was Thanksgiving.
Could you hear me?
This was Thanksgiving.
Hey, was the cousin a girl or a guy?
The day after. I was
Shit
a guy.
Always got to go wrong on Thanksgiving.
It was a guy. It was a guy. It was a guy. It was a guy family member. So basically, what ended up happening was, they basically said they were going to take me and they charged me with simple assault. I don't know why they charged me with that because nobody got assaulted, but they charged me with simple assault and they took me to their jail where they treated me like a peasant. They treated me like shit in their jail. They left me in there for hours on hours, no water, okay? Nobody to pass by to ask for water. I just want to say, from Lansky's Corner, fuck you to those police officers who locked me up for the bullshit. And I also want to say, so that's what happened. So basically, they locked me up because of a family altercation.
Did they lock the other person up?
No, they did not lock the other person up.
Oh, you was.
They said I was the aggressor. They said I was the aggressor. Yes, you go. Yo. Shout out to Aunt Clemmy. Thanksgiving ain't real unless it's a family fight. That's right, Aunt Clemmy. But
so what was the argument? What was the argument over?
Dog, you know that part.
Was it about the last Reggie Blunt in the ashtray, my nigga?
No, man. The person I was arguing with doesn't even smoke weed, so it wasn't no argument over no weed or nothing like that.
All right.
But let me tell you one thing. The state of Philadelphia, they're treating black men like shit out there, all right? If you're out there, get out that sunken place. This is the advice Lansky could give to you, man. Delaware County.
Well, if you're out here, just don't do anything. Don't be in the streets talking about you got the hammer and you don't. Screaming on Thanksgiving, and then you might be good.
Hold on.
Don't try to blame it on the system. You was wilding.
All right.
I never said I had the hammer. I said the neighbor said that. The person who called. I never said I had the hammer. Let's correct that, y'all.
Well, who are you
Either
right
me
now?
or
Are you
you go.
Smash?
Y'all
Are you Smash Adams or are you Lansky or who was you?
Legend.
Who? Yeah, are you Lansky Legend or who was you at Delaware County?
listen. When I was in Delaware County, let me tell you something, man. I was Lansky. I was a family man. I was Kevin, all right? I was a family man, brother. What happened out there was pure racism and pure bullshit. So let me get to the court case. Let me get to court because I want to get into other shit about weed, man. So yo, I go to court this week, and then they like, first of all, they tell me I have court at 9 o'clock, right? So I go to court at 9 o'clock, and then they tell me, yo, Lance, you say, yo, Lansky, you're scheduled for 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I said, no, my letter says 9 a.m. But of course, on some weed head shit, I didn't have the letter on me. So I had to go back to the crib, get the letter, bring it back, whatever. And it was like, oh no, we sent you a rescheduling letter, but you probably didn't get it. I'm like, no, y'all never sent no rescheduling letter. So they just basically fucked up on their end, made me come to Philly a night earlier to waste time out there. Anyway, whatever. So then I come back to court at 1 o'clock. Then I'm talking to my lawyer. He's telling me, yo, you got to plead to disorderly conduct. I'm like, yo, man, I thought you said we're gonna get a dismissal, my nigga. What the fuck is you talking about disorderly conduct? So I had to black on him because he started calling me a liar, saying that we never discussed the dismissal. And what I'm saying, he's an old white man. I'm just like, yo, man, I'm not feeling how you're talking to a young jiggy nigga right now. So I had to get up and let him go. You know what I'm saying? I had to get up and walk away from the nigga, like in front of everybody in the courtroom. Like, who does this nigga think he's talking to? Like, yeah, I'm in Philly, but you can't take the New York out of a nigga, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, who is? I don't care what law degree you got,
So
nigga.
you was
This
ready
ain't
to
what we
get
discussed.
locked up at the courthouse.
Story. This is a nationwide story. It's been reported by High Times, MaryJane.com, all that shit. Girl Scouts in San Diego in hot water after selling. Nicole said 600 boxes. I saw
It's
312, but I
300.
don't know.
It's
Girl
300
Scout is under
boxes.
fire this week for selling over 300 boxes outside dispensary. All right, so 300 boxes outside dispensary in San Diego. So basically, this is a girl or Girl Scout who allegedly sold Girl Scout cookies in front of this dispensary out in San Diego called Urban Leaf. And, they basically stopped her. I guess the owner, somebody who works there, stopped her because they thought it would be a good idea to bring her in or keep her in front of the store for people to, buy on the way out or on the way in or whatever.
Yeah, they
And
had like a
this is
promo.
making nationwide news, and the Girl Scout, directors and people are saying that, that she shouldn't be selling in front of a marijuana store or a liquor store and shit like that. But, I don't want to bring up Star, but I came up from Star School of, media, and you know what Star would say to this one, and it's the truth. It's capitalism. Are we really gonna hate on a young girl? She outsmarted all her dumb Girl Scout friends. She
I
went
mean,
and sold the Girl Scout cookies in front of the dispensary. Who cares if it's blood money? Don't the Girl Scouts need to get new things, new uniforms, new trips? Get that blood money. Come on, help me out, Hugo. What
the
you
only
saying?
the only people who got a problem with it is the other parents.
What you
They ain't
saying,
selling.
Hugo?
I said the only people who got a problem with it is the other parents.
Yeah, because they're dumb, my nigga. They weren't smart enough to get on the plot before, like this girl did. And now they're trying to run down on this. And then this is another thing. They're protecting her identity. So we know this is not a black girl because if it was a black girl, the news media would have been all over it. Not only would we have known about who she was, we would have known her parents' lockup history. You know how it is when niggas get shot. They start talking about their parents, how they got locked up and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they bring up everything.
Nicole?
Yeah, of course.
Y'all hear me or not? Yeah. Y'all are crazy, man. So Nicole, what's your thought on it? You know, I think you have seeds. So what's up? Or you know, whatever. Like, you know, you're a woman. What's your thought on it? What's your thoughts on
I think it
selling
was a
Girl Scout
good.
cookies outside?
I think it's a good market to do it. It's innocent. And also the dispensary had like a promo deal with the girls. So they were selling 4 grams of Girl Scout cookies and then saying go outside and get Girl Scout cookies. So they were like, I guess, hustling for each other. So I think that's a good idea. But the Girl Scout cookie said that she could do that just walk in the neighborhood. She doesn't have to stand in front of the dispensary to do it.
Nah, the owner thought it was a good idea to
The owner,
he-
but
the owner
I
of
think
the
that.
store saw a family dragging a wagon full of Girl Scout cookies. So he just put 2 and 2 together. He said he thought his customers would like them when they coming out the store at his dispensary. So he let them sell them in front of the store. So it was all good. Like they had the owner's permission. Like I don't really see the problem.
Yeah, me neither.
Exactly.
How you feel about it, Lansky?
I
It's
told
just
you
money.
the problem is white America. They don't want to see. I mean, I'm not gonna say white America. Let me not be extreme on this show. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it there. I don't want to take it there right now. I just don't get what the fuck the problem is. Like this girl, probably she lives in San Diego, so that means that it's probably legal there, and people are gonna buy cookies regardless. So what the fuck is the big deal if this Girl Scout sold the shit in front of the fucking dispensary spot? Maybe she lives around there. You know what I'm saying? She
Hmm.
was she was wheeling her little cart, like Hugo said. So why would you be wheeling your cart if you didn't live local? You feel me? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think they should just let them continue to do that. It would be easier. And it's
They let
good
them
money
do
for the Girl Scouts. It's fast money.
it outside of Walmart, so it shouldn't be no different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen,
They
they,
harass you outside of Walmart.
they harass you, especially around Christmas and fucking Thanksgiving time. Ain't that the fucking truth, Hugo? Yo, does anybody see the chat, the super chats? Are we getting any? I don't know.
I got mine on
I,
live right
I
now.
wasn't looking at the screen.
You said what?
I said I wasn't really looking at the screen.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the screen right now.
All right, cool. Yo, so anyway, fuck that. Anyway, we got another story to talk about. The most interesting story that I think happened this week. You read up on it. Y'all can hear me clear still or nah? Yep.
Go ahead, man.
All right, cool. This Faizon Love, he trashes Dave Chappelle. What do y'all think about this, man? This is the story that I want to talk about real quick. Let's get into it. So your
Mm-hmm.
man Faizon Love, for those who don't know who that is, that's Faizon Love, aka Big Perm, aka Big Worm. My fault. You know what I'm saying? So he also played a role in that TV series in the '90s, Parenthood. Slow niggas and niggas who don't know facts about the '90s. You heard Stoned in Motion fact right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Let
I
me
was ready to
drop
bring it up
on
if
niggas.
you did.
I just dropped the gem on niggas. But
Hey, do you
anyway,
know? You remember
Faison,
his name? You remember his name from Parenthood?
nah, my nigga, I really
His
don't
name,
remember his
his
name.
name was
What?
Wendell.
Oh,
His name was
Wendell,
Wendell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Faison Love, aka Wendell from Parenthood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they canceled that show. I don't know why they canceled the WB. Shit was still heartbreaking till this day. But anyway, so basically, this guy, Faison Love, which I have respect for, and I got respect for Dave Chappelle, but you know, we gotta speak on it. It's some weedhead shit. They both contributed to the culture. Dave Chappelle would have baked. Dave Chappelle playing Reggie in Nutty Professor. Faison Love were playing Big Worm in you know, Friday and shit like that. So anyway, just a little history about them for those who don't know. So Faison Love goes to the Breakfast Club and you know, he basically says that Dave Chappelle came up off of white people. That he doesn't deserve the money Netflix paid him. Kevin Hart is funnier. Dave Chappelle is not fly. He's never had a good stand up. Charlie Murphy was writing all the good skits on the Chappelle show. And where the fuck did everybody come up with this king of comedy shit? According to Faison Love, according to this Vibe.com article. So, what's your take on this? Your man Dave Chappelle's from D.C., Washington, right? Right?
Actually, on the actually on Dave Chappelle's latest Netflix special, he admitted that he really wasn't. So he said it was just something that happened. He just ran with it. But yeah, but
That's
I'm
so
up.
weird.
Yeah, I'm up on it. Faizon Love, he shouldn't even be in the same sentence as fucking Dave Chappelle. So especially talking about some funny shit. He even tried to say Kevin Hart was funnier than Dave Chappelle. That's definitely a lot.
So is Dave Chappelle worth the 60 million he got from Netflix?
Of course he is.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
whatever somebody pay you.
Right.
But okay, so that's the question then. So is Faizon hating on him? Is Faizon hating or what? Is that the case? What y'all think? Like we had opinion, real talk. Like
yeah, he's hating. I mean, he's not. He's never been the same kind of star as Dave Chappelle. So I know he's hating.
That's true, but I don't know if Dave is worth 60 million on Netflix. I'm just saying. It's been a while. If we're talking about,
have you watched them yet?
No.
They've all been fire.
They fire?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
We'll give
he lost
Nicole.
Smoke that Nicole. Smoke that old ass. Smoke that old ass White Widow and watch it tonight.
Those shit is trash. He don't have it like he used to have it, or Half Bake, or the Dave Chappelle Show. I mean, besides those two things, what else?
Yeah, my man Hugo told you go smoke that White Widow and go watch comic if you be. Yeah, I'm in tears.
I'm gonna go watch Cedar in the basement.
But nah, come on, real talk. Let's stop getting down and talking all this political talk, man. Is my nigga Faizon Love hating on Dave Chappelle? Like Hugo said, he doesn't even deserve to be, in Hugo's opinion, he doesn't deserve to even be in the same sentence as Dave Chappelle. So what do you think? Is this hating or what, man? Is Faizon just saying, yo, fuck you, nigga, because you're not from the hood, you're not from the areas we grew up at? Or what is it? He got a point?
Faizon, listen. When have you ever seen a Faizon Love stand up?
Never. I'm not trying to play Faizon, but I've never seen one. Dead ass.
Never seen one. Never really heard anybody talk about him doing stand up. Like he's known for being Window and Big Worm. That's it.
Whoa. Which we will say were great classic roles, and it is Black History Month, brother. Those roles go down in niggatry history, my nigga. That's a fact, all right? Those roles go down in niggatry history. No one could take those roles away from him, even though, you know, niggas didn't get paid much to be on that Friday movie. Allegedly. But
they got paid like $300.
Allegedly, but you know, they capitalized off the opportunity, which is what is key, my nigga. Now we're here today. Fast forward, Nicole saying Dave Chappelle ain't been around for a minute, but she hasn't watched the stand-ups. My nigga Hugo is saying that
it's not worth 60 million.
Dave Chappelle is a GOAT, man. Him and Richard
so
Pryor
he's worth 60 million,
yeah.
and Monique is worth 500, and she's been putting in work too. She put a lot of work too in. So why is that such a difference?
Don't even get me started on this Monique situation, because
that's a big number difference. Monique been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, but she ain't no Dave Chappelle.
All right, my nigga. But y'all black people always want to boycott. Like y'all boycotted the NFL, but y'all all went to Super Bowl parties. You see what I'm saying? The hypocrisy.
I watched all 16 Cowboys games this year.
Listen, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other hypocrites out there that are fucking, Monique gonna boycott Netflix. Yeah, I mean, listen, I understand that there's a woman thing and that these, people aren't getting paid correctly, and she needs to get paid more than $500,000, and she won awards and all that. But come on, man, it's all about what you're doing now, not what you did in the past. I'm sorry, man. Like you're talking about Monique compared to Dave Chappelle.
So what's the difference? I mean, she was a queen of comedy. She was a queen of comedy. She put movies out. She put a lot of material out. To who? To just you?
To everybody.
Yes, to everybody.
I don't agree with that.
To the
I
world.
think she's funny too.
To the
She's
world.
not as funny as Dave Chappelle.
but she put a lot of work in, and she's worth a lot more money. Not
Come
than
on.
David Chapelle.
Are
She's
you
not
serious?
worth 60. No, I'm not saying she's worth 60 million.
No, but are you trying to say that
I'm just
Monique is on
saying
the
she's
same
worth
level?
a little bit more than what she got offered.
Are you trying to say that Monique is on the same level as Dave Chappelle?
No, I'm not saying that. But she put a lot of work in too, but the numbers are so different.
So why are the numbers different? Because people aren't feeling her comedy like that, my nigga. That's why. Or she's not as funny as Dave Chappelle. That's exactly what the point we're
That's the
making.
main
I
reason.
guess.
Why
I
do you
mean,
is this, are you on some feminist thing right now, Nicole? Is this like a feminist thing? I'm not trying to be offensive,
I
but
mean,
is
I
this like
could be a little bit. It could be a little bit, you know. So, just like y'all on Dave Chappelle, I'm no big deal.
I'm not on nobody because I'm Lansky and Ma not on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Lansky don't be on nobody. I respect Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? I respect Faizon Love. You know,
Azon.
I
all right,
respect
look,
Monique.
this
But
is sum it up.
you said
This
what?
is sum it up. I said this is sum it up right here. It was only 3 seasons of the Chappelle show, and it was like 14 seasons of the Pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
You know
the
how I
seasons,
feel
the
about
three
content,
seasons,
Vaughn.
the 3 seasons, the 3 seasons of the Chappelle show is way better than 14 seasons of the Pockets.
listen, y'all niggas got. I'm telling y'all right now, my nigga Faizon Love, aka Big Worm. A lot of people is hating on him, like my nigga Hugo. But Dave Chappelle, I think he's worth 60 million if you ask me. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a weed head. This is stoned emotion, and you know that's just it. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm just bringing it up because I think it's a good story to talk about. It's interesting. Two niggas who've been around for a minute, and I want to see where this goes. The real question is, fuck all this shit. What do you think Dave Chappelle is gonna say, or do you think Dave Chappelle is even gonna respond?
I doubt he's gonna respond.
Man, this nigga's no. He's not gonna respond to him.
Why are you so certain, Hugo, that he's not gonna respond?
Because he's a dot on the radar, man. Nigga, like it's not invisible to Dave Chappelle. Come on, man.
Come on, my nigga. Did y'all not hear what the man said? He said he's on probation. He's out here. He's Faizon in the Breakfast Club interview. He also said he gave his number out for women who I guess domestic violence victims, and you know he'll break the probation. Do you think this shit gonna come to fists? Is this shit gonna come to nigga shit, my nigga? Is it gonna come to a comedy standoff? Like I ain't trying to, you know, I'm not trying to be no bitch blog
I would
nigga, my
love to
nigga.
see a comedy standoff.
I'm not trying to be no bitch blog nigga, man. I'm just trying to figure out like what y'all think. Like, what's gonna happen with this? Is it gonna get to the niggadom, or is it something that Dave Chappelle is just gonna look at and laugh at and just say, "This is a breeze. This is nothing."
Man, he's not gonna respond to this nigga, man. You know how Jay-Z doesn't respond to everybody who says his name? It's the same kind of deal, man.
What do
He
you
has
think?
60 million. He's sitting on his money.
Yo,
He's not gonna respond.
yo, all you care about, yo, you're such a woman. Like, no offense, all you care about is the money. I'm asking you, do you think these niggas are gonna get
And
to
I'm
hand?
telling you, if a man is established and he has a lot of money, certain things are not gonna concern him. I know you don't know anything about that, but that
Yes, because
happens in
I'm
life.
broke.
Yeah, I know.
I'm broke. Of
Certain
course I
things
wouldn't
don't
know.
bother you anymore when you have a certain level.
I'm trying to get to the bag, Nicole. That's why I have stoned emotion right now. You understand?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
That's all
Like,
I'm saying about David. I don't think he's scared of Faizon or he can't. I would love to see a comedic standoff between them, but he's not gonna even entertain them. It would do more for
Comedic
Faizon than David
standoff?
Chappelle.
Who would want to see that? Y'all would want to see that shit?
That
see
would be
what?
like a murder.
Dave Chappelle would kill that nigga.
Yeah, you go. I don't know what Nicole's talking about, man, but I'm just saying, man. Listen, this is the beef that's been going on. I mean, not a beef, and I'm not even gonna call it a beef. Let's not even start calling it a beef. Let's just say that he went on the show and this is what happened as of late. But yeah, I just wanted niggas' thoughts on it. Does anybody see the screen or not? I didn't pull up the YouTube yet. Or
Yeah, I have the screen.
do you see any super chats? Or is the shit
Nope.
dry?
Dry as
All right, it's
shit.
all right, man. You know.
Hey.
All right, hold on. I'm about to pull the shit up on the screen, man.
Oh.
So you go, man. You was talking shit about me going to the barber this week, so you know.
I mean, you
Tell
tell the
people your
people that.
jokes, huh? You on the live now?
Tell the people that you went to the
You said
barber shop.
what?
I said that's your story, man. Go ahead and tell them, man. I'll chime in.
Listen, man. I had to go to the barber to clean up the shape up. You know what I'm saying? Your man Hugo Honcho. As soon as I go live on Instagram, LanskysCorner, that's the Instagram. Your man starts chanting and telling people, your man Lansky looks the same. I'm like, yo, my nigga. Then he starts dissing my barber because there was nobody in the barber. Niggas don't understand. That's called exclusive, my nigga. That's what it's called when
He
you go
had
to
no
the barber
customers.
by appointment only. You feel me, Hugo? I gotta put you on.
That shit was sad.
Y'all
Man. He
niggas
went
was
to the
trying to
barber
play my
shop.
barber out, talking
He went to
about,
the barber
the
shop. There was
barber,
no
there's
customers.
nobody in there.
There was no
Lansky.
customers at the barber shop. That was one red flag.
Does he have the free form dreads? That's what you're doing? Are you gonna ever dread your hair?
Lansky.
That's that computer.
Right now, I got the free form dreads. Yeah. What's up?
Oh, hold on. But when I asked you if you was doing the weekend freeform dreads, he was like, nah.
Dog.
Now you got the freeform.
There's no weekend over it. Bro, I've been doing this for years. Don't call it a comeback, my nigga. I've been here for years, bro. Like, I don't understand what you don't understand. Ever since I came onto this media game, my hair has always been the same way. You heard? So, I don't understand what's going on. You heard? Y'all niggas is just haters, man. Y'all niggas don't got nothing.
Are you ever gonna cut your hair, or are you gonna dread it properly?
Properly, yeah.
Right now, the Bible says a man, because I am a God-fearing man, for all my religious ladies out there who are gonna hear this. You know, I let my hair grow wild like Samson from the Bible. Do you understand? I have free form to my hair right now. That's how I'm living it up in the 2018 era. You feel me? So don't get it twisted.
But you went to the barbershop. This is the main issue with that.
He just got his mustache done.
No,
yeah, you went to the barbershop and you only got your mustache.
That's a fact.
Yo, why y'all niggas lying, my nigga? Now y'all niggas saying that I just got my mustache. Who goes to the barbershop just to get their mustache done? You think? What do you guys think? You guys think I'm an idiot?
Man, I don't know. I wouldn't call you an idiot. You know what I'm saying? But I just know you went to the barbershop and came back looking exactly the same, my nigga.
All right. Cool.
Salute, gorillas, though. That's how you feel. But Monique, for me, still got it.
That's a fact.
That's not a fact for everyone.
He got at you on that.
You go. Help me out
basically,
here, my nigga.
Basically, he was saying, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
He know what I'm talking about.
Everybody can be part of the conversation via the Super Streamlab chat. It's in the link in the description or whatever. Like I said, sorry for the mishap earlier. I am a weedhead, and mistakes do happen, and errors do happen. But, you know, we still here, man. We still rocking out. You know, they're going to try to say we looking bad, you know. But listen, man, shit happens, man. You know, what the fuck you want me to do? But anyway, let me go into some marijuana shit for the people, man. This is some tips from Lansky's Corner and the Stone in Motion crew on how to store your weed for extended periods of times. Make that stash last by learning how to store your weed properly. This is by the way of High Times. This is an article I got from them. It's not really an article, it's just little fun facts. Temperature, humidity, light, and air all have the ability to degrade your weed. Let me repeat that again for everybody out there. This is ways for you to store your weed for extended periods of time. Temperature, humidity, light, and air all have the ability to degrade your weed. As a result, simply leaving nugs in a plastic bag on a table is not enough to store weed for extended periods of time. So if you're like me, Lansky, who is always leaving his plastic bag open and falling asleep and getting high and leaving the shit out, then guess what? That's not the way you need to be that's not the way you need to be storing your weed, all right? Before you go to store your weed, you might assume a fridge or freezer might keep your buds fresher, but no, do not do that. They do not recommend using a refrigerator or freezing your weed to store it to make it better. Freezing is one way to make hash because the cold temperatures make trichomes separate from the buds, but that's for hash only. So unless you want to risk mold or having trichomes fall to the bottom of your jar, stay away from the fridge and freezer. You're better leaving off your weed in a stable temperature and humidity level. So some things you could buy are the jars. They have glass jars, plastic jars for those who have kids or don't want glass jars around the house probably. They have the smell-proof bags that you can put the weed in as well. Like I told y'all last week, they also have the like little hidden like Pringles cans and shit like that, and like little disguises like James Bond type shit. You can store your weed in. So that's just yeah. Anything else you could recommend? I know you go with stuff like that, Nicole. You got anything you want to recommend or?
I mean, like when you go to dispensaries, they usually have these aside in the glass where they have the low key kind of paraphernalia where you could have your weed, hide your weed, keep your weed fresh. So, Sprite bottles, Sprite cans.
Not only dispensaries, but your local smoke shops. Also,
right. The proper way to store weed is in a jar.
Yeah.
An airtight jar.
Airtight jar. Keep that in mind, y'all. Yes, but Lansky's home. Let's celebrate on that. That's a fact, though.
Glad you're home.
Y'all niggas need to recognize the boss Don Lansky's home. They wanted to see me down, but I just want to say it's to the Philadelphia system out there, man. They definitely tried to jam up your boy, tried to jam up your man. That's definitely not something that's gonna be happening to me again. I have bad luck with traveling. I don't know if that's a weed thing or if it's because of my luck. I'm gonna have to clean up my luck because there's a war on stoners right now, and we're weed heads, and y'all better be awake. All right, we got Jeff Sessions out here saying marijuana is causing opiates. No, it's not, man. They're gonna keep breaking the opiates down and putting it up their nose, man. That has nothing to do with the weed smoke. That has nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta understand that there are changes coming. New Jersey next week, not next week. New Jersey next month, March 5th. Like I said before, it's gonna have legalization hearings. So that's a good look. You know what I'm saying? People are getting out of jail from misdemeanor marijuana possession charges. So that's another good look. You heard? Like people need to understand this marijuana revolution is coming. Not only am I Lansky, not only am I El Honcho, not only am I Smash Adams, I am now a marijuana activist. I had to sit down and think to myself this morning, yo, Lansky, what you're doing for the culture is great. And yes, I'm talking in the third person, but guess what? I am a marijuana activist. The shit is real in the field. So I'm going to be here with my foot on niggas' necks, letting niggas know what's going on in the weed game. You understand what I'm saying to you? Next week, we're going live from my channel. Make sure you subscribe to that. That's in the link as well with the description. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here and shit like that. there won't be no errors next week because we're gonna do a whole new thing, and it won't be going through this. So it will be going through this, but not the way it was before. So don't worry, man.
Yeah,
Nicole,
we'll
you
be
all
a
right
lot
over
more
there?
crisp next week.
I'm good.
Don't worry, man. Don't feel
This my
discouraged.
third
Don't
Ooh.
feel don't nobody feel discouraged. Listen, the haters, they want to see us sweat, but we cannot let them see us sweat. You feel me?
I'm in the clouds.
Oh, you in the clouds. Oh my goodness. Now you know I'm gonna have to hear it from Shammy. Now you know Shammy gonna call me like, yo, they're saying they're on the clouds on your show. What's going on with you? Yo,
He
come on,
petty
man.
like that too.
Listen. Y'all hilarious though, man. Yo, Hugo, what's going on with you though, man? What do you think, man? Let's get back to this Faizon thing though. Do you think Nicki's just bugging
Bruh. Yeah, he's
with this Monique comparison or what?
Nicole.
Yeah.
I mean, Nicole, she worth. I mean, she deserved more than the Netflix deal that she turned down. But
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, but not 60 of them things. Though.
Nah, she don't deserve
Oh yeah.
60.
Also, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I also want to say that I made the DA admit. That's what I wanted to say. I made the DA admit to me in my face. Yes, in this Negro's face, I made her admit that I was never, ever supposed to be arrested. And do you know what she said? She
They
said,
said-
What
"Yes,
did she
sir.
say?
You were supposed to just get a noise ticket." She said I was supposed to get a noise ticket or like a noise summons or some shit like that. You feel me? So I just wanted to
Nicole,
say that I made the system succumb to confession to me that yes, Lansky, we did do you dirty. We did mistreat you, and you were never supposed to be arrested. So that's all I want to say. At least we
I
made
think
those. Huh?
I think we got the real story though, man. Did you have the crazy stallion down there in PA?
I didn't have the crazy stallion, but I did drink some Grey Goose before I left.
Oh man,
No good.
yeah. say no more, man. Think he was out there off the straw.
What do you mean?
Hugo, if he drunk the Grey Goose, he said he had the hem on him. He said it.
I think he was out there in PA off the sauce, my nigga. He was out there wilding.
Let's yeah.
Cause I mean,
Yeah,
why else would you get a noise complaint? You know?
Listen, I just told you it was a discussion outside, nosy neighbors. Listen, I don't know why they're calling the neighbors. In New York, neighbors don't call the police unless it's getting real hectic. I can't speak for what happened in Delaware County. You feel me? I don't know. I guess that's how they run their community, bro. I can't speak for them.
Yeah, people can't be outside screaming.
Yeah, but guess what? Mind your business. That's all. Niggas saw the Fresh Prince before. Niggas saw the Fresh Prince episode. Just mind your business. That's all. Mind your fucking business. That's all. Like, listen, this is my thing. If you're gonna fucking, this is the funny part. The Judas is always around. The bitch who probably came up to me and said, "Yo, is everything all right with you? Are you good?" It's probably the same bitch who called the police. No,
Yep.
bitch. Everything is not all right. Get away from me, you nosy Nancy. Fucking calling the fucking cops on a young OG. El Honcho, Smash Adams, huh? Trying to sabotage my career and get me sent to Delaware County Jail? Bozos? It will never happen.
How much time you do?
How
much time you do, young OG?
I'm getting a chauffeur. I did like 15 hours. 15 hours unnecessary out of my life. I can't get that back, homie. Do you understand me, Hugo Honcho?
Was it a while?
Back.
Did you learn anything from it?
Yeah, did you learn anything, Lansky?
Did I learn anything from it?
Yeah.
Yes, I learned that New York is the greatest state in the world. Not only can you get into arguments outside and people will walk right by you and not care, or someone will come and start screaming World Star. I also learned that I need to get a personal chauffeur so that when I go to other states that I don't get into these situations And I just realized another thing. The next time I go to Pennsylvania and I have a gig, the price just tripled. The price tripled. That's what I learned. And I also learned family. I also learned family could get you into situations if there's nosy neighbors around, and my temper has to be controlled. That's what I learned. Pennsylvania, I will be triple charging you for any appearances out there, especially if it's not in the city of Philadelphia, okay? And this is no disrespect to my Philadelphia niggas. I got love for my Philadelphia niggas. You heard me? This is not a diss to them. Free Meek Mills, congrats on your Super Bowl. But Lansky's Corner cannot come to your city unless I'm getting triple paid. Period. Is that good, Nicole? Is that a good lesson learned?
Yes, that makes sense.
So,
I don't know about the triple pay, but I think everything else you was good on.
What do you mean you don't know about the triple pay? Of course.
So you're gonna charge people extra just to come out here? How many gigs do you have?
Hey, Nicole don't want nobody to get paid today.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of shit she on.
Yeah, what's wrong with Nicole, man? Why you don't want?
I don't want nobody. I'm on my hating shit. Fuck your
Damn.
gig, nigga.
Yo, what the fuck you talking about? Fuck you, man. What you mean fuck my gig, nigga? Listen, shout out to my real Philadelphia niggas. The ones out there, you know what I'm saying? The real niggas out there on the grind, handling their business, doing what they gotta do, man. But like I'm saying, I'm just happy the ordeal is over with.
Right.
I'm happy that I gotta get my temper in check. I gotta get a chauffeur to chauffeur me around when I go out of state. And, you know, it's just valuable lessons learned. And I won. I beat the case. No fines. No record. And I made them admit that they were never supposed to arrest me. If you ask me, sounds like a victory all across the board. I don't know. Three for three. I was waiting for you.
So then you're gonna be the Teflon Don, huh?
Nah, man. Nobody's gonna be the Teflon Don off of a fucking overnight stay. Come on, man. I'm not these rap cats that get locked up for a couple hours or a minute or two and start thinking that, yo, man, I'm Frank Matthews, man. Yo, I'm Alpo out here. I'm Rich Porter. Never, nigga. I'm Lansky's Corner. I'm here. The new gangster is getting money. How about that? That's what the new gangster is. Getting money. Getting to the bag. Networking. That's the new gangster.
Building bridges.
I'm not trying
to you walk out the courtroom like Tupac though, man.
And he said he was cursing everybody out in Haitian.
Yo. That was knowledge that was given to you behind the scenes, Nicole. All right. The world didn't need to know that. All right.
Curse the whole courtroom out. Yeah.
I can't speak Creole. I don't know what Nicole is referring to or what she's talking about. But listen, man, I'm just happy to be back. I'm just happy to be done with this. The traveling back and forth was killing a young nigga. I really wasn't feeling it. And I was hoping that... What happened, Hugo?
Hey, I know we ain't supposed to be in the chat like that, but Global Media says Alpo was just spotted walking out a spot in New York. See, that's my problem with New York, man. I gave him a big celebration party.
What's your problem with
Alpo, man?
We never gave Alpo. First of all, for the people who don't know who Alpo is, we're talking about Alpo Martinez, who's portrayed by Cameron and paid in full, and a Harlem drug dealer from the 80s, the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. First of all y'all niggas have it.
Hold on. Before you start what you want to say, free all my niggas that's doing like 40, 50 years because of this nigga. All the niggas that he snitched on the DC. But go ahead. Before you start.
Nah, I definitely co-sign that, my nigga. Fuck Alpo for definitely ratting on all those DC niggas. Free Wayne Perry. Free Guy Fisher. Free all them other cats that got caught up. Rest in peace, Big Head Gary, who used to be in Baltimore out there. Yeah, Lansky's dropping names in DC. Niggas thought I didn't know what's going on in these streets. I know what's going on in these streets, B. But anyway, they're talking about
you left a couple off, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, my nigga, that's I dropped three. That's valid.
3 out of 6.
So anyway, this nigga Hugo always trying to test my G card. Come on, stop that, Hugo. I'm a G of a G. I'm I'm your G's favorite G. Have you ever heard of that? I'm your G's favorite G. But anyway, hold on. Yeah, Alpo Martinez. I don't know about the story, but somebody's saying that he came through New York, and it's leading to this topic, which Hugo is saying that New York niggas glorify rats. We never glorify rats, my nigga. Who threw Alpo Martinez a party besides probably his son, Paparazzi Poe? Who threw him a party? I don't know niggas who went to Alpo's party. I don't know niggas in New York who co-signed what he did. So how do New York niggas? Why does the rest of the world always say
It was
that?
on the radio. He even have like radio announcements about it, like leading up to the party. So,
Bro,
don't act like it's not a lot of.
That's always gonna make the news, though, my nigga. A former drug ping gets out of jail. Yes, I will say this: Funk Flex took it out of hand by allegedly saying that he pardons, I guess, whatever that situation was with him and Alpo. Then Kevin Childs from Don Diva went up there and clarified the situation and all that. See, I know what's going on, man, but I just want to know, because you live outside of New York. Why do you out there? And Nicole, I want you to answer this too. Why do people outside of New York think New York niggas glorify rats? What is that about, my nigga?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Because most of y'all legends are rats.
Who else besides Alpo is a rat?
Nicky Barnes.
Facts.
Frank Lucas.
Damn.
Facts.
So I can keep going on and on and on.
Yeah,
about that.
it's looking pretty bad.
But the ones who weren't rats, Kevin Child, Peter So, the A-Team, niggas in the A-Team that's still locked down right now. What about fucking Frank Matthews, who got away? You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else from New York that we got that didn't snitch? Somebody, Preem never snitched. Who did Preem snitch on from the Supreme Team? Who did he? Pappy Mason never snitched. So that's what I'm saying. Like, my nigga, it's like niggas snitch everywhere. So I don't understand like why niggas are saying. And I'm not co-signing or proving the snitching. But what I'm saying is, I just want to know, and I was asking what the opinion was. But it seems like y'all don't have no reason. Y'all just hating on New York.
It's nothing to hate on, man. Nothing to hate on.
New York is the greatest city in the world. All right.
back in like the 80s and the 90s.
In the 90s, in 2018, sir.
I don't know. I think the cops made New York soft for me.
Yeah,
I
New
feel
York
like it's really soft. It's not like Chicago. It's not like there's a lot of police activity. They keep a lot of people in jail and in line.
New York is never soft. Y'all.
I'm from New York. I'm not saying it's soft, but I mean it stops people from doing a lot of stuff.
Y'all two need to go in the bathroom right now and find your find your nearest bar of soap and wash y'all mouth out, because y'all are speaking blasphemy.
It's a lot of Whole Foods. It's a lot of Whole Foods in New York now. No, I'm just saying.
And there's a lot of what's that shit called? It's not Stop and Shop. It's whatever that store's called in DC or whatever it's called. Fuck that. Publix, is that what it's called?
It's not a Whole Foods, bro. It's not a Whole Foods, bro.
Listen, at least we could buy beer in our stores, in our gas stations and delis and 7-Elevens, man. All right, kid.
we not drinking Crazy Stallions.
Listen, this is the cheap beer gang, man. This has nothing. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the little cheap beer. There's nothing wrong with. Listen, if you can't afford, I can't afford it. Listen, I'm out here trying to make things happen, my nigga. Do you understand? I'm trying to make things happen. I can't be out here drinking expensive. I can't be out here drinking expensive shit every day. I can't be out here drinking expensive shit every day, man. I'm not gonna get to the top like that. Do you think Bill Gates is drinking the best beer every day? He's probably not even drinking a beer at all, but whatever, my nigga. I can't be out here. I have to stay in my budget, my nigga. I'm not out here fronting for the people. I'm out here buying what I can afford.
Bro. I completely understand that, bro.
Listen, have you ever tried cheap beer? They call it college beer, actually. that what college
Yes.
kids drink.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I have tried cheap beer before. You hear me?
Exactly. And you probably had a good experience with it, right?
Yeah. Besides the throwing up and the headaches in the morning, ain't too bad.
Does cheap beer give you a worse hangover than regular beer, like a Corona?
Yes, your headache is 1,000 times worse with cheap beer.
Do you get like drunk faster?
All right, cool. So, Stone Emotion will be back next week. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in. Check the Instagram. Check the subscribe to the YouTube page, Maya Lansky.